Siete? Ah, Siete, you sound good. Oh. Siete. He just got done. We've got some wildflowers over there on the tree line. I looked up and he was spraying on them. And I said, oh, Siete, he's protecting the yard. Look at him. He may be old in the books of people, but in reality, look at him. Ah, Siete. I was about to tell him how, I was out in the world the other day and somebody said, hey, we're having trouble getting these parts. It's getting to be like it was 2 years ago. And I thought, 2 years ago? 2 years ago. That's not right. I remember the great and terrible toilet paper wars where we decided we were buying beer instead of toilet paper because when it came time we needed to go to the bathroom, we could just go over to neighbors. We could blame it on being drunk, and we could wipe our asses on their drapes because they've got a whole guest room filled to the ceiling with toilet paper. Nobody else can get it. That's why there's a supply fucking chain problem. That's my opinion. I say that's when it all started. It was their little test. Their little test. They'll just look at you and they'll smile and everything's gonna be fine. They're gonna say, geez, sorry, we've got supply chain issues. And why? It was a test. Tell us we can't get toilet paper. Watch all the fucking troglodytes run out and buy as much toilet paper as they can get. Like they're gonna need it in their fucking bunker. If you're gonna be fucking living in a bunker somewhere, you should be making toilet paper out of fucking birch bark. Act like you're real, right? Don't buy all this shit up because you're afraid you're not gonna make it. You could have just fucking used dish towels and washed them every time. Hand wash them like the good old days. And what are you eating that you need to wipe your ass so bad anyway? So much. So this guy says, like 2 years ago. And that's when the thing is, it was 3 years ago. The goddamn toilet paper wars. And that was their test. To see if they could freak everybody out enough to just run out and buy everything they possibly can. And I saw it out in the world then, 3 years ago. After the toilet paper wars came the buying up of everything everybody could possibly get. And so they sucked the market dry of supply. And they, I'm guessing, did a really good job in finances that year. Like people would say, geez, how could America have done so well, in the time of that time? Well, it's because everybody freaked out and bought everything they possibly could. And I'm sure there were salespeople in there also going, gee, I don't know. It's getting hard to get materials to create the supplies you need, the supply chain issue and all. And, you know, for a little bit extra, I suppose it's going to cost because supply and demand. And, well, you realize once you're out of this, it might be hard to get more. You might want to get as much as you possibly can right now, just to be sure. And don't forget to keep ordering, because you don't want your stock to fucking dwindle. And these people buy it. Why would they even have the toilet paper thing if not to see how much they could get away with, right? Well, so I'm thinking, now we're saying 2 years ago instead of the 3 that actually was, when we had the supply chain issues where everybody bought everything up and the next guy couldn't get it. Of course, it supports the idea. Nobody can keep up with as much as they're selling if it's all to one person and none to the next. There's no more fucking egalitarian insight coming in through the people on the scared side of this bargain. It makes me wonder, are you telling us 2 years ago because you want us to believe it was in this time, this era? Or are you saying it because you don't remember it was 3 years ago? Because they told you otherwise on everything you're watching. Got to be careful, don't watch just one channel. If all you hear is 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, that 50 times a saying a lie or whatever they say, well, yeah, it seeps into your brain. You're going to believe that shit. And the thing is, the one guy I was seeing, he said he liked that poor guy because nobody was going to screw with us. Why? He said, why? He said, because he's crazy. And I'm like, do you really want someone like that? Do you want someone like that, knowing what we've seen? Do you want a crazy person representing us? Did you laugh when you saw the Capitol attacked? Did you wish you were there? Who told you you wish you were there? The same people that are fucking making you believe it's only been 2 fucking years.